How you guys and girls doing today? The Finance Man here, and welcome back to the channel where we talk about everything from crypto to real estate to stocks, you name it. In this video, we are talking about Wonderland money, also known as Time, and boy oh boy, we've got some good news coming in. It looks like the charts are bullish as shit again. But before we get into this, y'all, if you enjoy this kind of content, please make sure to hit those buttons down below, like that like and that sub button, so that way this content can get out to people who need to see it. But with that being said, y'all, let's get right into it, y'all. So what is Wonderland money? Well, I'm just going to give y'all a short breakdown, a short definition of it. We're not going to get into the technical stuff. I'm just going to get into the things that are actually important and the things that people care about. To keep it short, Wonderland, just like Jade, and I've talked about this in my previous videos, is a decentralized autonomous organization, often called a DAO. Is it an entity with no central leadership? And to sum it up, pretty much what it means is that the community makes decisions on how the project goes down, and the projects have several good benefits to them, like the most attractive are the high APYs and the good returns on investments and the security of it. Right now, what you're seeing in the background actually is one of the main reasons why Time is considered a catalyst of all these new DAOs and these forks of DAOs that are coming out now, because of this person right here. His name's Daniel Sesta, and he is the creator of Time, he is the creator of Abracadabra, and he's the creator of Popsicle Finance. So like I said before, the reason why people consider this DAO one of the most important, if not the most important one, is because this person here, Daniel, is actually doxxed, and he's KYC, meaning that we know his first and his last name. He also shows up on camera and has 3 successful projects. All these other ones that are coming out nowadays end up rugging you, or they have a high APY for a very long time and then they disappear off the face of the earth and a whole bunch of sketchy things, or they're doing good but they don't have doxed developers, so people don't know who they are. So him putting his face and his first and last name out there is like essentially another wall of reassurance that it's like, okay, everything's going to be okay. You know, he has 3 projects, and he'd be very stupid to going ahead and rug or try to scam, because, you know, his life is literally on the line if he decided to do that. And his life's on the line already being someone famous and successful, but imagine how much more so if he decided to take all of our money and try to run with it. So it's that additional layer of security. But with that being said, let's hop on over to the website here. So this right here is the main website for Wonderland Time, and as we can see, it says the DeFi Wonderland, financial tools to grow your wealth, stake and earn compounding interest. They've got in the treasury of 822 million, total stake 433,000, and a current APY of 69,000. Now I know this isn't the crazy numbers like the millions or billions that you see and these brand new forks of DAOs or DAOs coming up, but it's still extremely good. So what we're going to do is we're going to enter the app here, and what we're going to be doing in this video, y'all, is I'm going to be going over the app and things like that, and I'm also going to be going over Daniel Sesta's and Time Wonderland page on Twitter to see all the updates that have been coming through and to see what's been pushing this price the way that it's been going. So we can see right here, of course, the APY we've talked about, that 69,000%. We've got the TVL, which means total value locked, of around 1,735,000,000, and the current index is 6.74 time. We can hop on over here and we can actually see that the price now is way higher than it has been in this past month, y'all. So we've been on that current decline, and we'll be taking a look at the chart in a couple of seconds as well, but we've been on that current decline. And remember, we were all the way up in the 6,000s and we dipped all the way down to the high 2,000s. So it was looking pretty grim when it came to Wonderland, but now it looks like it's going back up. And of course, what you'll see that the APY will fluctuate up and down depending on the price of time. So the higher the time price goes, the lower the APY, and vice versa. So just for the sake of the example here, I'm just going to give y'all a quick numerical example of what would happen if you were to stake. So what happens is when you stake Time, you actually get something called memo. So what you do is you go through an entire process, and if you want me to go through the process on how you buy it, let me know in the comments below and I'll do that. But long story short, after you go through the entire process, you get AVAX, you come over here and you convert it to Time, then you stake your Time for memo. So let's just say that you bought 1 memo, which is $4,000, right? On day 1, by the end of the first day, you're looking at $4,072. And now this is assuming that this is the price that you bought in at, of 4,000, and that the future, let's just say the price stayed the exact same, so it did not go up or down, and the APY remained the same. So as you can see, look at the compound interest as the days go on. This is you not even touching it. This is assuming worst case scenario, the price and the APY freezes and stays the same. as you can see, 192 days in, so around half a year, you're already at $124,000. You skip towards a year, so 365 days from today, you will be looking at $2,770,000 if you had bought one memo, which is around, like I said, that $4,000 mark. This, y'all, I can assure you, is way better than what banks would give you when it comes to APY interest. Am I right? All right, y'all, and take a look at this. So like I said earlier, now this right now is just one day, but let's take a look at the 7-day real quick just to see. Y'all, look at this. So like I said, you know, this was about a couple of days ago. We were at that 3,200 price, and we had dipped down, man. We had went very, very low. Like I said, we had already went down to the high 2,000s, and you know, we were getting close to that backing price, and people were getting scared, like, oh no, is the Treasury going to kick in to buy back time? Is this really going to happen? And all of a sudden, like I said, we started to see that good old uptrend that everyone loves to see, and we hit that peak of around that 4,000 mark right there, y'all. You love to see it. Let's go back to one day, and we can see as of right now, I'm not so sure, I'm pretty sure that the website itself is more updated than this, but we're hovering around that 39, the high 39s to the low 4,000 mark, which is amazing to see. And of course, another thing that can contribute to the reason why time is going up is because the charts for these past couple of days have been pretty green. I mean, you see the big one right here, Bitcoin itself down a little bit today, but it's been way higher than it normally has been. As we can see, 48,000, it was actually $49,000 earlier today. And of course, when Bitcoin goes green, you'll see that the majority of things start turning green. So that could definitely have an effect on the price of time as well. So now let's go over both their Twitters and see what's been going on these past couple of days to get this price up. So we can see Daniel right here saying that Frog Nation is here to take action and build the strongest DeFi ecosystem ever imagined. Here's the updated proposal together with Arca for the future of SushiSwap, and they're thinking about integrating SushiSwap, of course, into the projects themselves. So we're not going to click on this, but that's just one of the major things that's been going on as well. Of course, you can see Wonderland is extremely transparent when it comes to the things that they do. So today, a UST yield farming position was open, deploying over 48 million UST into Memspell's UST Cauldron. So using loops, the DAO is receiving 110% APY with minimum risk. It translates to 144,000 USD each day, or 52 million USD a year from this position. They also have AMAs, and like I said, this comes with that transparency right with Daniel. So they had an AMA, I believe this was yesterday, and you know, it said, got any burning questions? We'll try to answer as many as you can. So he's always in AMAs, like I said, with the clips I'm showing in the background. He's always there showing his face and going to these events and stuff like that. So he's very transparent. And another thing that you can see right here is the first snapshot vote for Wonderland. We're going to head on over here real quick, and this right here is essentially a breakdown saying that if we wanted to keep the treasury management by Sifu, and Sifu is someone who actually, like it says, manages the treasury and keeps everything going. So like I said, with it being a DAO, you're allowed as a community to vote. And it even says on the other page over here, and we'll go over here right now, that this proposal is an opportunity for the community to decide whether Sifu should continue to incorporate his ideas and vision of Wonderland and manage the treasury with oversight of the multi-sig, or if Sifu should be replaced. So y'all, it's the real deal. I mean, keep Sifu in his current role or replace Sifu as treasurer. So, you know, this is what a DAO is all about, being able to vote and make the decision and see how the project leads. And once again, like I said before, this all ties into that transparency, man. You know, people love, you know, the idea or the process of being able to have control over their investments. So that, coupled in with the fact that, you know, the docs and everything, it really makes it for a solid project. And we're really in the early stages, because another thing that I want to bring up as well is that they're going to be coming out next year with something called Wonderland 2.0. What Wonderland 2.0 is going to be is essentially it's going to allow the project to branch out and go to other networks. So right now, Wonderland is just on the AVAX network, but they're in talks when the new year comes out to reaching other networks such as BSC or even Ethereum. So that will be huge for Wonderland in and of itself. So we are still extremely early to this project. Let's take a look here. Let's keep on going down. So ready to embark on your adventure in Wonderland. WMemo is live on Pendle, so you can mint and stake and trade Memo on app Pendle Finance. We can go down here a little bit more, and we can see that the new farm is live on AVAX on Pangolin, did I even say that right? We aim to accumulate liquidity for across multiple pairs to keep trades cheap, given this opportunity as a stablecoin for AVAX. You can even get the full list of farm optimizations via Telegram, and it lets you see all the options here. And then one more thing we're going to check before we hop on over to the actual CEO's page itself. It says Genesis, if I said that right, SAFE has been the cornerstone of many great DeFi projects, safeguarding digital assets of many DAOs. Wonderland is excited to transfer to Genesis SAFE as our multi-signature solution. So this right here is just another layer of safety. And here we are at Daniel's page, and boy, oh boy, is this guy a meme-ster himself, man. This guy loves memes. He loves joking around. I love the transparency. You know, I just want to show a couple of pictures, y'all. I don't know what the hell this is supposed to be, and I really don't know if I want to know what this is. You know, he even has a frog. You know, ladies and gentlemen, it is a pleasure to inform you that today shall be the final 21st day of the 21st year of the 21st century, and that was yesterday. So, you know, that is factual, but let's keep on going here. So, the multi-chain journey to Valhalla. This is ICE right here. This is for Popsicle Finance, and like I said before, he has those three projects. He has Popsicle Finance, he has Wonderland, and he has Abracadabra. He's speaking facts here by saying, last time I saw a type vote like now on SushiSwap, it was for mem gauge on Curve. We won, and 4 months later, the mem pool is the #1 pool by volume and fees generated to the protocol. So that's huge, of course, right there. We can actually translate this. I believe this is French by the looks of it. One morning I woke up, oh beautiful, hello, Bella CEO, beautiful, bye bye bye. One morning I woke up and found the invader. Okay, so I thought that that was something serious. We're gonna actually leave that in the video because that was funny. And let's keep on going. So VC backed versus frogs backed. So we can take a look here. And Visor, I mean, down 73%. Good googly moogly, right? Come on over here, 18,000 people like this. Of course, Popsicle Finance up 41.8%. This right here is another showing of, you know, Daniel's unfiltered, 100% real way of the way he sees the people in big suits or the corporations that like to take your money versus us, which he considers us the frog community. And it's true. I mean, you know, you hold on long enough and you will see the benefits of it. He retweeted a tweet by the Genie saying, in case you missed it, Time Treasury has the most profitable stablecoin farm in all of DeFi, 48 million deployed, making 145K per day. The largest DAO is the most profitable DAO. And that right there speaks volumes in and of itself. And look at this, you know, this was just a joke. You know, it was a poll actually. Can I go to holidays a few days for fishing / Xmas? And, you know, it was a poll. Of course, you know, I would be very concerned. People said no, that he couldn't. You know, I should probably start an Instagram page where I talk about crypto while fishing, uniting the useful with the delightful. And this here is a picture of him as the Terminator from this. Okay, I'm not gonna even. Alrighty then, y'all, and that is it for this video. Let me know down in the comments below what you thought of this video if you have any questions. Like I said before, you know, it's really good to see. Let's check that price one more time while we're talking here, but it's really good to see that the price is going up. You know, things are starting to look up now, and like I said, it's because they're actually bringing in the vote to the community for being able to keep Sifu or, you know, change him out. We're seeing all of these things being bridged over, and they're adding things to the algorithm, and they're adding things to the platform. We've got Wonderland 2.0 coming out, and you know, I'm just going to take a guess here, and this could be completely wrong, but just in my personal opinion, let's take a look. So 69,000 here. Let's go ahead and back to the calculator, and yep, we're still at that 4,000. We actually went up a little bit, 4,008. But you know, one of the things that I wanted to say, and this is just my own personal opinion here, I think the main reason why Wonderland is going to hit these huge numbers is because it's one of the, #1, like I said, it's the catalyst, right? It's the project that, you know, really started this whole entire DAO thing. It really got it moving. It was really the first one to have these big numbers like 69, 70, 80,000 APY. And #2, because people are starting to see just how crazy these DAOs can be. You know, we've got several of these DAOs coming up, and I won't mention any names and stuff like that. But a lot of these DAOs, they don't last very long. They have extremely high APYs that like, you know, double, triple, quadruple this number. But, you know, they're not really sustainable for that long. Or what happens is they try to sustain it, and then next thing you know, you wake up the next day and whales sold and destroyed the project. Or a lot of them just straight up rug. Make some kind of excuse, you know, to rug you, to scam you, to honeypot, so that way you can't pull your money out, and then they disappear. So my personal opinion is, I think the fact that they're having these votes now, Wonderland 2.0 is coming out, the fact that Daniel Sesta is known in the community, I think all of those, on top of the fact that Wonderland has been around for a while with 3 successful projects, really speaks volumes and really makes it stand out as the DAO that you should definitely look into. But like I always say, y'all, do your own research. This isn't financial advice whatsoever. You never truly know. And after all, a good scam, will make you think that it isn't one. That's the way scammers work, or good scammers work, I guess you could say. But with that being said, let me know if y'all enjoyed this video, and I will catch y'all in the next one. The Finance Man is out of here.